What I'm about to share with you guys regarding farming inside of Diablo Immortal is a tip that I just recently started doing, and I'm talking about very recently, and it's not something I do all the time, and it's in an area in the library that is the best for farming. Now, as you could see here, let me show you exactly where we are right here. Take a look at the map. We are in the library of Zoltan Kuhl, and you can see we're in that square or rectangle section where you have enemies in each quarter and then enemies in the center. Essentially, if you just go in a clockwise or counterclockwise rotation of this, the enemies will continuously spawn and you will continuously have rewards spawning from those enemies. But you need to continuously go around and around in this square shape and then dip into the middle to get rewards. And it just, when you're sitting there for 20 minutes farming, it gets tedious. So tonight I was actually returning a bunch of stuff to the blacksmith here in the library of Zoltan Kuhl, and I was teamed up with this person, Icky. This is a random person. I don't know them, but we happen to team up to do this farming together because essentially you get more rewards that way. You get higher kill streaks that way. This is better. And I went to the blacksmith to return because my bag or my trunk was full, and then I said, let me navigate back to this person rather than teleporting back. So I hit follow. It ran me all the way behind Icky, and then I realized that, you know what? It's just following him around. And all I needed to do was continuously hit either Sprint or Wrath of the Berserker, and I was assisting in clearing out the mobs or the treasure goblins, as you just saw, that he encounters. Now, I did not take control of the joystick whatsoever. As you can see right here, I'm continuously just following and following, and you'll see that up top. Now, the only time I would stop following is if Monstrous Essence was present, which is essentially what I was farming for right here. We had double the Monstrous Essence rewards, and I wanted to get those 80 battle point rewards. I wanted to progress, but I was sitting there watching television with my wife, and I noticed that she didn't love that my eyes were in my phone, so I just kind of did this follow method and continuously every 10 or so seconds hit the Wrath of the Berserker or Sprint, and I was good to go. Watched some Better Call Saul, and was able to do this and farm stuff. I noticed if there were Monstrous Essence lying around and I couldn't pick it up, I would unfollow, I would go grab some, and then I would hit the follow button again. Now, notice I just unfollowed there, I canceled my follow. Now, something that's worth noting is actually, I don't know if they knew that I was following them or not based on my patterns running around the map. I'm not sure. Now, actually, he just went to the blacksmith, and there's some Monstrous Essence right there. I got 4 out of 10 just from following him around. So I realized, okay, let me just clear out what's left here, get a bunch of my rewards. This is me going solo, no longer following, and then I'm gonna go empty up my satchel, and I'll come back and I'll continue this because it was a really good way to just get resources, just to come in this section whether you're following someone or not, because honestly, this is the best spot in all the game to get rewards because you're literally just going around in circles. I'm literally giving you my best spot. But then check this out. I have my rewards. They're basically full. They are full. So I head on over and we're gonna go teleport right over there and turn in our rewards. But after turning in these rewards, what I end up doing is I end up following this new person as well. Actually, the blues, they stopped me. So we're gonna clear them out really quickly. Then we're gonna go get our rewards. And notice I can't even take everything with me. We are full. So I'm going back to the altar. We're gonna speed up over there, and then we're gonna come back to this, and we're gonna follow someone new. Now, I don't know, first of all, if they were looped in that I was following them using this following method, or if they realized it from the patterns of me just kind of running behind them, stopping, running behind them, stopping. So now I'm gonna follow. It looks like this Icky person, they were done. They were done playing, they said thank you, and then it was time for me to go back and do my own thing. So we went back over there and followed someone new. Now in about 10 minutes time, maybe 12 minutes time, just from running this rectangle, I was able to get all the Monstrous Essence that I needed to get my turn in for the day, which was absolutely incredible. And it was a passive form of farming. Now, I wasn't botting. I wasn't using the old school spoon method to do anything. No, I was just following a teammate, and I was lightly hitting attack buttons along the way. My skill buttons along the way to assist, but really they were kind of being the locomotive here and running me around. So what happens is we're going to come on over here. That person that was just in here will be returning soon. I'm going around just continuing up my farm again, but you'll see how this goes. Now, I would not personally care if someone was following me as I was running around this. I don't know if other people would personally care if they got followed around here and someone was just utilizing skills as they went through. Let me know in the comment section below if you've ever used a method like this where you were just kind of using a following technique to kind of gather up the rewards behind someone as they went on through. And while you're down there, guys, if you want to see more Diablo Immortal content, let's get a hashtag more Diablo Immortal in the comments section right now. There's so much stuff that's been coming for this game. Now look at this. We have someone else right here. I'm going to ask them to join the party, or they ask me. I don't recall. This was literally happened an hour ago as I was gaming while my wife and I were watching some television. We are going to try and get in a party at some point. Where is this guy? I want to see how this all works up again. And notice, because I'm the barbarian and because I have this Wrath of Berserker ring of fire around me, I do a lot of damage just from being in a space. And the Wrath of the Berserker, it essentially is always up. There's no downtime on it, so I could always contribute even if I'm just doing this following method, which is, well, it's really nice. So let's go ahead right here. We're gonna fast forward a little bit right here. Let's see if I can get this done. A little bit, come on. There we go. Oh, look at this. Look at this tactic I got going on here. Blues for days, and then at some point, we get teamed up with someone again. Man, this is a lot further along than I thought. Looks like I did a lot more work myself than I gave credit. All right, we're going to back up a little bit. We have someone new that comes over. Oh, and we're going to click on them. We click on the follow button, and I'm back to that method again, right behind someone else. But actually, right away, there's some monstrous essence. We need to go grab the monstrous essence, 7 of 10. Then I'm going to go back and follow again. And all I do is I'm hitting that button for sprint if I want to catch up, or for Wrath of the Berserker if I want to do that AoE damage around me. I did this until I got myself the 10 monstrous essence that I needed. I thanked my teammate here for allowing me to follow around, or I just basically said thank you. And then I was out. I got the rewards that I needed, and I didn't have to put as much attention into the game as I really wanted to. Yes, sat listening to myself, I'm like, wow, that's pretty cheap, Echo. You did a pretty cheap maneuver there, buddy. But sometimes it calls for this type of thing. I was not AFK. I had the phone in my hand, and I was still clicking on the screen to do the skills to assist my party, and I got the rewards that I needed without essentially having to move myself around. I was still moving, I was still attacking, but the move portion of my input, my left thumb, in other words, could rest. 50% rest. My wife was happy. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it valuable in some way or the other, and we are on the Iceburn tier server. If I ever see you over here in the library, I may give you a follow. See you guys in tomorrow's video. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it.